This is the beauty of traveling with friends.
I have considerable Jeep envy.
It's pretty tight in here. I don't know if I'm gonna fit. What do you do when you stayed up literally all night long to get a video ready? You get the sunrise coming over Lake Powell. I look like poop right now, but the only time that I usually get to see the sunrise is if it's someplace super cool, which check, or if I stayed up all night long, also check. But I think it's gonna be worth it. Your outfit's perfect for it today, too.
Yeah.
Nice. The kids are playing on their tablets right now. What are you doing?
I am getting ready for a boondocking session, a long-term well, maybe not long-term. We're not really sure.
We don't know.
I'm filling up all the water. I am filling up all the water because Winnie can carry more weight.
We got a beefy suspension now. We're gonna load the water tanks.
We're not going far though either.
No.
So.
We're headed out of Lake Powell today. We just said goodbye to my parents. We're gonna go slot canyoneering, sort of. Hiking through slot canyons.
Just canyoneering.
Canyoneering?
Canyoneering.
Canyoneering. See, I don't even know the terms. I've never been in one before. John has been on canyoneering trips before. I have not, so I'm really excited to see what it's like, get some epic footage. And we get to meet back up with the Pinlands who have been there before too. So it's going to be great because we're all just going to have a good old time, and more adults with extra children is a good thing for me and for my mama heart, you know, because my kids are fearless. So having an extra couple of hands is going to be nice. Traveling with one vehicle is really beneficial and nice for me, but the kids are a little squished, and so's the dog. Hi, baby.
You're dusty.
Yeah. You should tell them about our key situation.
I have tons and tons and tons of keys now. We've got keys for this. Matches the hitch. I've got keys for the basement. I've got keys for the latchet locks. I've got keys for
Storage
the
box.
Keys for the bike locks on the back. We have
Two different bike locks.
I bet we have, gosh,
More than 10.
more than 10 sets of keys. So,
And they're all on different keychains right now.
they're all on different keychains. Fortunately, tile saves our butt because I've got tiles on all of them. If you guys don't know what these are, there'll be a little link in the description. Check them out. They're super cool.
When you don't have a vehicle to drive, also, it's really weird to lug keys around with you. So, like, my old set of keys is hanging in the RV, which just adds to the confusion because I never have keys on me. John's like, "Can you unlock the door?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't have keys.
I don't have keys. I have no responsibility.
I have no responsibilities anymore. I don't have a set of keys." Unfortunately, just like last year, the dam is closed. The visitor center at the dam is closed. So we asked a ranger, and we're going to head back into Page because I guess there is a Glen Canyon Conservatory that does have stamps and hopefully stickers too. So we're going to go check that out.
Giant trailer.
You guys, look at what he did. That's amazing. I forgot to video, but we got our stamps. Yay! And now we're going to head off towards Kanab. Getting ourselves familiar with where to go for the wave lottery tomorrow. They have an entire parking lot back here designated for the wave lottery parking, which makes me really nervous about how many people are going to also be here in the morning hoping to get permits. Remember that empty parking lot? It's full now. I turned in our permit, our application, and we are number 68. And there were still people turning in applications behind me. And if you just assume that most of those permits are not for an individual person, and if they're for maybe 2 people on average, that's 150 people that are wanting to get permits today, and they're only issuing 16. You should be here between 8:30 and 9. I would suggest closer to 8:30 so you have time to fill out your paperwork. And then they announce it at 9 o'clock in the gymnasium. So I'm going to go in there now and wait and see if we're going to get drawn. Still a hot mess. I haven't brushed my hair or anything. I literally rolled out of bed to get here. Anyways, that was an experience. There were lots of people there, and when they were about ready to do the drawing, they were talking about how some people have been there for multiple days in a row, even up to a week or more, just trying to get this permit. And it's totally lottery style, so it's 100% by chance if you win the permits to go. I'm happy for the winners, and I'm happy for us because there's still a ton of stuff to do here. After missing out on the wave, we headed towards what we thought was Peekaboo Canyon. It turns out there's more than one place called Peekaboo, and we were almost 3 hours away from where we were supposed to hike the very next day. We're here at Hole in the Rock. It's a BLM site location close to where we're going to be doing the Slot Canyon tomorrow.
We'll be updating it on the boondocking guide.
Yes, for sure. And we're waiting for our friend Katie to come and meet us here so she can guide us to where they are saving a spot for us.
Yes.
This is the beauty of traveling with friends.
Adventures with Chance.
Adventures with Chance. That's right. Subscribe to their YouTube channel.
Click the bell.
The bell. Yes.
No, smash the one.
You guys excited?
Yeah, we're excited for the hike. I can't wait to do it with you guys.
Awesome. Me too. I'm so glad that we get to go together. Well, I found another adventure today. We are headed to Peekaboo Canyon and Spooky Canyon, Slot Canyons. As we've learned, there's different kinds of peekaboo around here.
I have considerable Jeep envy because of that glorious machine over there. Second of all, he came out this morning and started airing down the tires to 20 psi, which is what you do when you're off-roading, especially going through sand or if you want better traction. It's a very common thing to do when you're, off-roading. And then I was like, I should do that to the truck too. Because the truck tires are for towing, so the back is aired up to 80 psi and the front is aired up to like 65. And so I'm airing them all down and everything like that. Well, now I'm getting all these warnings, and the truck's like, something's, and it's not even reading them all right. They're all set at about,
something's wrong.
I only took them to like 50, because I didn't want to damage anything, because they're not really made for like what that thing is made for.
Yeah. Hey!
Is this it?
Yeah, I think we just follow this around, parking lot over there.
We are about almost 3/4 of a mile in. We are on Lower Dry Fork Trail. This is so cool. It's like right along the edge here. And there's really no way to tell the trail unless you're looking for the big cairns. And also we have our own personal tour guides, so that helps too.
I think these two could compete in like those husband-wife games, you know, the Scotland games.
Okay, this is the first challenge of Peekaboo. It's a 12-foot kind of climb. I'm so excited.
Not gonna find Dad doing that.
Nope.
Is Chloe behind you?
Yep.
Nice job, nice job. High five right here.
Okay, we made it through the long sandy desert. Actually, it's really not that long. It's what, half a mile? But it's deep. But it's deep sand. Now we are at Spooky. Here's where we enter. And supposedly there's a rope somewhere in there. I'm excited to check that out. And it's going to be super skinny. So we got as much out of my backpack into our bellies as we could. But we'll have to see. I might still have to pass it.
I love you.
I love you too. We have reached the drop area, and there used to be a rope, but there is no longer a rope. So it is about an 8-foot drop down in between the boulders. So we're gonna let John and Chance go first and scout it out and figure out a way for all of us to get through. It's pretty thin here. Well, that was just the precursor, apparently. I don't know if I'm a fit. I underestimated how hard it would be to hold a camera. Oh my gosh. I'm sweating. And it's cool in here, but I'm still sweating. I don't think I should turn my hips. I might get stuck.
Those hips don't lie.
There you go. We made it through the slot canyons. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. Now we have to do the arduous trek to the car. You are in the Escalante area, this is worth a stop. It is a visitor center just as you come into town if you're coming from the Bryce Canyon direction. So interestingly enough, the National Monument here is run by the BLM, the Bureau of Land Management, not by NPS. They do have a Junior Ranger program, which looks really cool, but it is actually a BLM Junior Ranger program. So they still have a badge, and we're not going to show the kids until they've earned it because this is school for today. We got a really cool stamp that says, I hiked the Grand Staircase Escalante, because yesterday Peekaboo Canyon and Spooky Canyon are both in the Grand Escalante National Monument.
Make sure to come back next week because we are hitting 3 of the Utah's Mighty 5 national parks, including another bucket list hike, one of the most dangerous hikes in the U.S. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you out there.